Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, we will be using the practice hand. So here I did go ahead and pre-prep it off camera. I used the 3XL non-C curved square tips from Kairos Nail Supply. And then I did go ahead and trim them down to like this medium short-ish length. Now I'm taking my hand file and just shaping up the sidewalls just a little bit to make sure it's nice and flush with that natural nail, and then just gently shaping out the free edge. Next, I'm going to quickly take my fine grit sanding band from Nails and Blinks and blend in that tip to the natural nail, because on two of these nails we will be doing ombres. But not only that, I feel like just blending the tip in with that natural nail in general really does help with application. So for today's acrylics, we will be using the color Grinch. It's this very beautiful like green color from Acrylics, along with the color Period. It's a green glitter acrylic mix. And then we will also be using Pale Honey from Kairos Nail Supply. I do have the links down below for both those websites, along with my discount codes. So getting into the application, I will be applying the Pale Honey color to both the middle and the ring finger. Just doing a full covered nude of those nails. Here I did have my acrylic runny a little bit. My nail room is cold and I forgot to add a little bit of acetone into the monomer. So here quickly before I do the next bead, I will quickly go ahead and apply some acetone into my monomer just to help with the drying up a little bit faster. I will go ahead and let the rest of this application play out on this finger and the middle finger, and I will come back in when we are ready to do the next fingers. Oh, quickly before I go ahead and let the rest of this play out, I do want to go ahead and just let you all know we are having a sale on Kairos Nail Supply. Well, it is 12 days of Christmas sales. So every day up until Christmas, we will be having a new sale each day. So go ahead and check out our Instagram page. We will be posting on our stories daily with the code that you will have to use at checkout, along with what the discount will be. So since this video will be up on December 15th, the discount code for the 12 days of Christmas sales will be 15KNS. This will get you 15% off all of your orders. I will also post the picture on my community tab post, so you can also follow along here on YouTube if you don't have Instagram, along with like all the sales and the discount codes. So I will be doing the pinky and the index finger exactly the same. So here, just explaining it on the pinky nail, I am taking that Grinch color and applying it to where the tip meets the natural nail. And I'm blending it down just a little bit so that way it's not a harsh line when I go ahead and ombre with that nude. But I'm taking another bead just to kind of make that green a little bit more opaque. And then I will go ahead and blend in that Pale Honey color into that green. So I did quickly want to just mention I am adding a very small bead of that Grinch color again just to the free edge area and blending it in with that nude color, because I did feel like the nude kind of took away from the ombre. So I'm just applying a very small bead of that, and then I will go ahead and be taking that Period color, well, glitter acrylic mix, and applying it kind of like diagonally in the center of the nail, just kind of spreading it out a little bit, like I said, onto the nail. And then I will be doing the same exact thing onto the index finger. Now for the pinky and the index finger, we do want to go ahead and encapsulate because we do have the ombre and the glitter there. So if we didn't encapsulate and we went ahead and filed, it would just file everything off completely and it would have just been a waste of time, honestly. So I'm taking my crystal clear acrylic from 𝐿 and encapsulating those nails. You could also encapsulate the 2 nude nails, but since this is just a practice set, I'm just skipping that because I don't really need to really build up any thickness. So yeah, but if you're doing it on like a client or yourself, you do want to either build the thickness up with that nude acrylic or go ahead and encapsulate and just build the thickness in the apex area with the crystal clear acrylic. So this is what everything is looking like so far. The application came out okay. I'm still trying to work on perfecting my application more better onto like a practice hand. I do pretty decent on a real hand, but a practice hand is just not the greatest, honestly. But getting into the filing, I am taking that fine grit sanding band from Nails and Blinks. Oh no, this is the medium grit sanding band, my bad. It's the medium grit sanding band from Nails and Blinks. But I'm just taking that and going around the cuticle area to make sure it's nice and flush to that natural nail area. And then going over the surface of the nail as well, just to smooth everything out even further. Next, I will be taking my hand file and just shaping up the sidewalls to make sure everything is nice and crisp, and also gently filing underneath the nail just to get any acrylic that might have spilled over during the application process. And then here I'm just taking the hand and flipping it over and I'm filing the free edge. I don't really do this on my clients because it's kind of hard for them to maneuver their arms this way for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, on a practice hand I can do it because there's not like an arm connected to it. So I do flip it over and just perfect the free edge. So getting into the nail art, if you haven't seen by the thumbnail, we will be doing some Grinch nails today. So for the ring finger, I'm kind of doing like the middle finger flipping off type of thing, and then I will be drawing like a little bow on the tip of the finger area. So here I'm just taking some green gel polish. I did mix this color, honestly. It was like a very like neon jelly green gel polish I had, and I added just a little bit of dark green to it to kind of get this green like Grinch color. So yeah, here I'm just, like I said, doing the middle finger here, and I'm trying to like make it look like an actual hand, but like not like a human hand because he's not a human, if that makes any sense. But yeah, and then here I'm just kind of flicking the tip of the brush onto the green area just to give it more of that like fluffy texture that the Grinch kind of has. And then I will go ahead and cure this in the light for about 30 seconds before we move on to the next details. So here I'm taking some red gel polish and I'm kind of making the sleeve kind of like he's wearing a Santa suit. So I'm outlining it in red and I will kind of infill that. And then I will also take the red and do the little bow, like I said, at the tip area of that finger. So after curing that in the light for about 30 seconds, I'm taking some white gel polish and this dotting tool to kind of give it more of that like Santa suit type of effect, I guess you'd say. So I'm just making like little dots to kind of like give like the ruffle look. And then I'm just being very careful and taking that red gel polish again to kind of fill in that a little bit more because you can kind of see the green through that. And then I did go ahead and cure that in the light for 60 seconds since we're pretty much completely done with that nail. So here we're getting onto like the Grinch face. Honestly, this was pretty much easier than I thought. Like, I thought it was going to be really hard, but it came out pretty, like, easy to do. I don't know if it looks good, but to me it did. So here I'm kind of, like, doing a very thin, like, neck area. And then I'm on the sides, I'm drawing half circles, I guess you'd say, for, like, his cheek area. And then I'm curving the top of his head to complete that. I don't really know how to explain anything. I say this in, like, all my videos with nail art. I'm not good at explaining nothing. So I hope by you just watching, it really helps. And then I'm just taking that gel polish again and just infilling that whole space. And then I will go ahead and cure that in the light. But before actually I cure that in the light, well, quick little story. I did put it in the light, but about like 5 seconds and I realized I forgot to do like the little fluffy texture look. So I had to pull it out really quick, and then I'm just taking the green gel polish here, you'll see, and just creating the little fluffy effect, if that makes sense. And then after doing that, I will go ahead and cure that in the light for 60 seconds. So now that we have the base pretty much done, I'm taking some black gel polish to kind of get the facial details going. So I'm doing like a very deep smile and then like a line in the center. And then I will be like doing the nose outline. And then I will also be outlining, like drawing an outline of his eyes. And then, yeah, before we go ahead and like cure everything, I do go ahead with more detail. So after drawing the outline of the eyes, I'm taking that black gel polish and just kind of outlining his like head, I guess you'd say, just to kind of give it more detail, but I'm not completely outlining the whole thing, just a few little spots. Now, being very careful so I don't mix the black in with the yellow, I'm taking some yellow gel polish and filling in the space where I outlined his eyes, and this will give the color part for his eyes. Then I did quickly wanted to fix the nose area and make it a little bit longer, so here I just took a little cleanup brush and erased the first tip of the nose and drew the line up just a little bit further, and then redid the little triangle in the middle. After curing that in the light for 30 seconds, I did take some red gel polish and make some tiny little dots in the center of those yellow eyes. And then I'm taking the bigger part of the dotting tool and creating the same like white texture for the suit as well, and for the little Christmas hat. Then I did go ahead and cure that in the light for 30 seconds as well. Now I'm taking some red gel polish and outlining where I want the Christmas hat to be, and then I will be infilling that and then doing like the bodysuit part underneath, like towards the free edge. Then I will go ahead and cure that in the light for 60 seconds as well. Now after curing that, I am taking some black gel polish and outlining his hat and kind of like the white areas on the Santa hat, the bodysuit, and then I will also quickly go on to the ring finger to do like the outlining of the white part on that as well. I also quickly wanted to add a little bit more texture to the Grinch, so I did go ahead and mix that green gel polish that I used for his whole like body and stuff, and added just a little bit of black to that, and I'm just kind of like taking my brush and putting it on his face to kind of give it that texture. So after curing down the light for 60 seconds, I did go ahead and decide I wanted to top coat everything. I could have added more nail art to like the ring finger, the pinky and the index finger, but I just decided to keep it just how it was. So I'm taking the Mono Super Gloss top coat and top coating all of the nails, and then I will go ahead and cure down the light for 60 seconds. That concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!